Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Lessons from the Light Thief. You know the drill, talking about writing techniques, using my book, telling you what worked, what didn't, so let's just get started. As you know, today we're going to be talking about chapters 13 and 14, the beginning of Act 2 and the first pinch point. What is a pinch point? Well, put briefly, it's a glimpse at the antagonist's power. The primary opposition rears its ugly head and begins to show the protagonist exactly what they're dealing with. It helps to raise tension, introduce more conflict, and keep the momentum going strong. And if the antagonist introduces himself directly to the protagonist, then the protagonist has an opportunity to act as a foil to the villain, and vice versa. That is, they come together and reflect on each other and show the reader new things about each individual person. In chapters 13 and 14, we see exactly that. First, Anaya, Roland, and Nicholas have direct confrontation with the Silver Guard. And it's through this confrontation that we learn that Roland and Nicholas are actually well trained. They can fight thanks to their mentor, Gareth. And it's through the eyes of Anaya that we get to see additional characterization as she watches her childhood best friend kill a man. And this way we get to introduce a little bit more of the characters' backstories while maintaining the momentum of the conflict at hand. In the next chapter, Anaya comes face to face with the primary antagonist of Book 1, the Operative. And it's through this confrontation that we get to see the Operative be truly cruel, flat out mocking Anaya as she has nowhere to run. And Anaya starts to get an idea of how pointless it is to run from the Lightbringers. They are an ever-present threat, always just around the corner, waiting for her to run into their arms. It's only as Nicholas detonates an EMP grenade that they are able to escape. Now, it's important to note that this is not a long, drawn-out confrontation with the villain, nor should it be. Anaya has no chance of surviving that. This is merely a way to give Anaya an idea of what she's up against, and to further break down her mental fortitude by giving her a sense of hopelessness that she'll carry and grow throughout the course of the book. That's going to pretty much do it for these two chapters. Pinch points are a rather simple technique that you can use to increase the tension in your book and give the reader an idea of what the protagonist is up against. For the next episode, we are going to give chapter 15 and how to properly deliver exposition to the reader. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell if you haven't, and I'll see you next week. My name is David Webb, and get some writing done.